to say Heracles no Eikou II was a big disappointment. It is a bog-standard Dragon Quest clone. It plays exactly like Dragon Quest III, and it's perfectly competent. The thing is, it didn't have to be this way. The first Heracles no Eikou game was the first RPG released on the Famicom in the wake of Dragon Quest. And it was a dramatically different game. One of the central mechanics there was weapon durability. You purchased a weapon, and then you could only use it a certain number of times before it had to be repaired. The game has a subtitle, Titan no Metsubo, or The Fall of the Titans. That's the plot of this one. Kronos, Lord of the Titans, has returned, and as a great warrior, you're summoned to the castle in order to help defeat him. All you get to start with is a rusty sword, a rusty shield, and 100 gold. The town that you start in acts as a bit of a hub. You can't just walk outside of town, you have to take a ship to another destination. And you'll keep coming back to that starting town throughout the game. In fact, that's where you can find the final dungeon. Towns have the usual item and weapon shops, but there's some unique spins on things past that. You have to go to an item shop to sell things, and you need to be careful because you can sell items that you have equipped. Staying one night at an inn recovers your health, but when you stay at an inn, you can choose how many nights you want to rest, and staying more than one night will recover from other status ailments. The temple is used to recover from the really extreme stuff, and it's where you go to save your game. There's also storehouses where you can keep items that you don't want at that moment, but might find useful later. As you explore, hitting the A button will bring up a familiar looking menu. Here you can talk, use magic, equip items, use items, check your status, and search the surroundings. And combat uses a system that'll be pretty familiar as well. It's random battles as you wander around, with a command menu where you can fight, cast spells, use items, defend, or run away. You start out exploring the world solo in Heracles no Eikou, but over time you'll recruit a party of 4 members. As you explore the overworld, you'll notice that the game has added a day-night cycle, similar to Dragon Quest III. The cycle is very quick though. It only takes about 30 seconds for it to change. What's happening in towns changes from day to night, and you might have to revisit at a different time to find something. I found that the initial grind went pretty quick in Heracles no Eikou II. I was just shooting up levels. Though after an hour of play, I wasn't strong enough to survive the first dungeon. There's some pretty stiff jumps in difficulty when you go to a new area. A few things you should be aware of if you want to play this game. In a nod to the original, some enemies can break your weapons. You'll have to go get them repaired should that happen. Also, the rusty sword and shield that you get right at the start can be repaired to be the best equipment in the game, so don't sell it off. Heracles no Eikou II is solidly put together, and it leans more into the mythological themes than the original game did, but it's all in service of a very generic RPG. It's the kind of game that's impossible to work up any passion about because it's just so generic. There is a little bit of a twist ending here though. This is the final Heracles no Eikou game on the Famicom, but the Super Famicom games are beloved. Even the Game Boy spin-off is really well regarded. So it seems like Data East took the lessons of Heracles no Eikou II to heart. It wasn't enough to be technically proficient. This game needed something that would make it stand out, and it just doesn't have that.